This video will discuss on the output design. In information system, we have data input, we have data storage. So based on the data, we do processing, and based on the processed data, we will generate the output. So before we can design the output, we need to ask ourselves about several questions. The first one, what is the purpose of the output? Why we need the output? What is the objective of the output? Second, who wants the information? Why it is needed and how it will be used? Number third, what is the specific information that must be included in the output? Number four, will the output be printed? What type of devices that can be used in order to display the output? Number five, when will the information be provided? And how often you need to update that information? And then the lastly is about the security issues. Is there any data that you can't expose to the audience, and what kind of data that you need to expose to your audience? So in order to deliver your information, there are several methods that you can be used. Okay, for example, here you can use audio, images, or video. You also can use email or automated facsimiles. Means based on the system will automatically send the email to your user. Or it can be internet based, like website or media social, or instant message like WhatsApp or Telegram. So there's a type of information delivery method that can be used in order to display your output. So based on different type of delivery method, you must design your output differently, because there's a various type of delivery method. Okay, the next point is about the printed document or printed and screen output design. So printed document specifically goes for the report. Okay, and a report can be classified into several things. The first one, we have the internal report. The second one, we have the external report, and we have the turnaround report. So we next looks on the sample of the internal report. So this is the internal report sample. There's a lot of details data there. And then we have the external report. So external report must have the customer name or the audience that we want to give that report. And then we also have the turnaround report or document. Okay, next we go for type of report. Okay, we have detailed report, we have summary report, and we have exception report. So usually the detailed report is produce one or more line output for each record process, and each line of the output will be printed is called a detailed line. So this is the example of the detailed report. Okay, we have a lot of detail here. It's not only about the theme, but it also have the detailed part. So this part we call as detail line. And then next is about the exception report. This report is used to display only those records that meet a specific condition. Okay, so it's useful for the user want information only on a record that might require action, but does not need to know the details, only the surface thing. And then this is the example of the exception report. Okay, you can see here there is no detail, only the total. And then this one is based on the condition. It's not all the employee, but the employee with the overtime data. And then the third report is summary report. This one is usually used by upper level or manager level in order to see the figures. So does not need any supporting details, but they need something bigger on that part in order to make a decision. So report is used by individual at higher level in the organization and include less detail than the report used by the lower level employee. And then this is the summary report. Okay, Instead of detail, they only want to see the grand total. The next part is about the report design principle. So in order to produce a well-designed report, the analyst must consider several topics, including the header, the footer, the pages, the column, the layout, the alignment, okay, the spacing, the field order, the grouping, detail lines. So that's are kind of things that the analyst must consider when they want to design the report. So this example of report design. So it must have header. Okay, this one is the report header, and then it has the page header, and at this part we have our fields, identifying field with the name. Okay, you must put number store, so it's specific to what type of number. And then we must have the control break from one section to another section. Okay, we can have the group footer here and page number. So this one is example of the report design. And then the next point is different column heading alignment option. So these are the options that we can use in order to design our report. So example 1, we have column heading left justify over maximum field width. Okay, example number 2, column heading are right justify. So this one is right justify, this one is left justify, this one is the centered. And then this one is column heading are left justify over the alphanumeric field and right justify over the numeric field. So these are type of things that you need to consider when you want to design your report. So the next part we'll discuss on the input design.